The movie is out, so now I can show you all about the behind the scenes of Christmas in Crumbs and my work as a set dresser. I just thought this was funny. Here's all the hard work that we did yesterday, and then we just continued to adjust as they wanted. We got breakfast from the truck because the cast was there. I literally worked on the chalkboards for over 2 hours this day. Okay, you guys, so wow, it's only been 2 hours this morning. We started at 7:30 and it's been go, 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 and now it's 9:30. And honestly, normally I feel like, sorry for this angle, but that's the way it's going. Normally I feel like time flies by while working in film. But honestly, this morning I don't. The fact that it's only been 2 hours, I'm like, ugh. But so much has happened today. Like, it was just like, we started and it was like pretty normal. They're like, okay, change this stuff around, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we see how you did it, but change this and change that and move this and move that and blah, blah, blah. And normal. But then, okay, I guess it just seemed really long because our on-set dresser has only been an on-set dresser for like 1 day before this, and there was a 911 emergency, not actually 911 emergency, but like, you know, they were about to film and then realized one of the sets of lights didn't work, and we were like, crap, so we had to de-ornament, unwrap and rewrap, and then ornament again one of the trees, which is just like a lot. So she grabbed one girl to help, and then that girl called me and said like, 911, we need help, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, can you grab like these specific bobble lights? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, they're in this area. They weren't in that area. So I was literally running, and you guys know I don't run. So I was literally running to try and find them, and it was just like, it was stress. But so now we're moving and resetting one area. Mo's out getting us hot chocolates. And so we're moving and resetting one area. And we realized we don't have all of the stuff on our truck. But luckily the lockup is at my house. And it's only 10 minutes away from where we're filming. So I'm off to go get those. While they are rolling, we are not allowed to make any noise, so it's very hard to do our job. So we're basically just sitting here until they yell, cut. Three hours in, they give you a snack, and on every show I've been, it's been a sandwich. Here's Ellie and your daily dose of Dixie. So cute, I'm obsessed. Here's our lunch. I don't know why there's 2 greens. Honestly, the catering isn't my favorite on the show. And then here's my desk, which I'm so proud of. I think I did a really good job. Started filming in the set that we were decorating, so we had to stop. My fanny pack broke, which was so sad, but it was only $12 off of Amazon, and it wasn't even a Prime account, so it makes sense. And I bought it only really because it's cute and also because it's handy for set deck life. So it makes sense, but yeah, pretty sad. I was sent to grab something we left at our old set, and look at how pretty it turned out. Like, all of our hard work looks so good. Remember how this was offices before? Well, we made it into a storage unit set for them to film on. This location is just huge and beautiful. It's one of my favorite locations we filmed on. However, the weather was not as beautiful. Someone gave me a cupcake.
And we're doing C9s.
The COVID tent started giving out a different type of mask, which was much easier to breathe in. Our task was to light up these trees, which was so hard, and we had to do it twice. We were literally using a broom to get it up high, and the ground wasn't even, so I was holding the ladder. This is just them filming in another location on the same area that we had already set up. We spent our morning setting this up, so that way when the cast rolled in, they'd be ready to film. This location is so big, we spent over a week here, and it had basically everything. Helps costume stand-in. This is where they're filming. Just in there. Set deck locations. My hands were super gross. Oh my goodness, it's literally disgusting. And so I started looking up how I could work in the costumes department and how that's like, but I decided I don't want to do that because I like only working 4 days a week and my 12 hours. So we put all these lights up and now we just take them all down. Everyone's at the point where they're going crazy. I always mean to film on my way home and then I realize it's so dark you normally can't see me. So yeah, but today, oh, it's gonna get so dark. It's gonna get so dark. Can you see me? You can kind of see me. Not really. This sucks. Well, anyways, today we started with a scramble. We set up our entire set for this morning because they changed what they were going to be doing, filming as their first scene. So we got there at 7 a.m. That was the time we got there, not the time I left the house, not the time I woke up. 7 a.m. is the time we got there. And so then we set it all up as fast as we could. And it was like crazy, but it was fun. I don't really mind that kind of stuff. And then that was most of our morning. And then afterwards we started wrapping another area. And you guys, it was just it was all outdoor work today, and it was raining today, and it was totally disgusting. But I've gotten off 30 minutes early. We decorated trees, and then we had to undecorate the trees because it was just totally unrealistic the way we were decorating them originally with how few people we have working and how much time we had. So yeah. Oh, I'm parking really poorly. Sorry, husband. Yeah. We were told yesterday that somebody on the set got COVID, so now all of us are shut down for at least 3 days. I think that's what I've been told, at least 3 days, and have to go get COVID tests and cannot resume until all of us have our test results back. So I'm off to go get a COVID test now. Woohoo! This was really cute. The homeowners asked if we could use their gingerbread houses in the film, so we did. It was so cute. And look at this view of their house. It was absolutely insane. I think they have a wonderful property, and these views are just amazing. Started our day getting rid of their stuff and putting in our stuff. Sometimes we use their stuff, but we just move it around. And we always added a crap ton of Christmas. You guys are always getting car videos, so I'm off to London Drugs to print a pamphlet flyer thing that got emailed to me right now, because apparently they're supposed to be shooting with it right now. I don't know where the communication and prep for that was. I feel like if it's so important, they should have known they needed it and had 2 copies ready, you know, like a main one and a backup one. But I do know their props guy quit 3-4 days ago, so maybe they're still just going crazy after that and being super like unorganized and just like scrambling after that. We're at a new location today. They're still shooting at our old location, the horse place, and oh my gosh, you guys, like my jaw dropped walking into this place. Like the house is nice, like it's a nice house, it's a normal house, but it's on a lake. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so pretty. This lake is so nice. They have an excellent view. It's right like lakefront property. It's amazing. It's like a giant pond, kind of. It's a lake, but it's like a giant circle. So I spent a half an hour in London Drugs because it wasn't loading, and I had to change it from a JPEG to from a JPG to a JPEG. and just all this crap, and then it was so expensive and they didn't have matte, they only had glossy and all this crap. And then at the end of the half hour of me being there, and this is like an ASAP order, it said we couldn't pick up until Sunday at 11 a.m. So now I'm off to Staples, which is 12 minutes away. Nothing was coming easily while trying to print this. It took forever, and then at the end there was a spelling mistake and they didn't even use the piece of papers. This horse was huge. That is all. Crafty was so good on this show, and I grabbed a bag of nuts every time. Since we're in a different location, I grabbed everybody's lunches, and then I went to Walmart and then went back and gave everybody their lunches. Those bricks I picked up earlier were fruitcakes.
Hey, girl.